What up, YouTube? I'm decided to make this video because I've realized that a lot of people don't know how to talk to the opposite sex. It's not scary. It's not watching a horror movie. You don't have to be afraid. They ain't gonna bite you unless you ask to be bitten. I'm not saying something's wrong with that, but you do what you like. Yeah, so they're like there are a lot of rules, but like I'm gonna teach you about the first four. Step one, that's like the rule of step one or whatever. You can call it whatever you want. Step one is the approach. You can't be timid. You can't be all that won't work. That's not how you talk to the opposite sex. That's not how it goes. You have to be confident. You have to be got that swag. I'm gonna go talk about that in a later video, but look, right now you gotta be confident. That's step one. Step two, when you approach them, you gotta know what to talk about. It's really embarrassing when somebody is trying to talk to a girl or a guy or whatever and have nothing to talk about. That is so sad. I've seen that happen 1,000 times. It even happened to me a couple times when like I was younger. But you have to have something to talk about. You can't just approach somebody without anything to talk about. You don't just look there like a fool, just be there standing there just saying random stuff. Have a game plan. That's basically step two. You gotta know what to do, what you're gonna do when you get to that when you get that person's attention, eye contact and all that. You gotta know what to say. Rule 3 or step 3. Make your intentions clear. You can't be like, hey, I want to be your friend or whatever when you really want to go with that person or date that person. It's really unclear because sometimes it's just like the person wants you to be straight up and straightforward what you're saying. You gotta be saying what you mean when you say it. You can't be like, hey, one minute you want to be friends, next thing you're groping the person in public or whatever. That person might think you're creepy or weird or a perv or somebody, you know. That's not very cool. Rule 4. If you and a person somehow get together, you gotta know how to sustain a relationship. Relationship can't be like 3 days long unless you're like that person that dates so repetitively that's just so pointless. You gotta like know how to keep a person interested. I'll deal with that in a later video, but right now you gotta know those 4 rules when you're trying to attract the opposite sex. I'll deal with some other stuff like sex. That's like something like way into the relationship. Some people like having sex like the first couple of weeks and stuff. A relationship might make or break when you try to do all that kind of stuff, but it's what you want to do. Next video gonna be coming out soon. I'm not gonna show when because I have school. School started for me like a couple days ago, so my videos might not be on there like as regular as I used to over the summer because I just started making videos. So look out for me. Subscribe. It's right up there. Subscribe. Okay. Later, YouTube.